Two, two.
On two.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the podcast of the year. Number 1.
Literally.
Where's Your Head Out podcast? It's your boy KD.
King Goose.
Snowed in.
And we got a special guest in the building here today. State your name, brother.
JBJ, Gold Official Producer.
Oh.
Like that.
Should we just get straight into
Like
it?
that.
Gold official. wait. That is, you gotta try it.
Sure. Sure. It's heavy.
Hey.
I know how to throw things. I can catch things. You guys look like you're on the radio.
Yeah, listen. No, I was just so not bothered to flip and move this table.
I was fighting against him. I was fighting against him. But I said, you know what?
Why not? Anyways, yeah, Gold Official, bro. What the hell?
Yeah, bro. Came in like 2 weeks ago, I think.
Yeah?
The plaque, yeah?
Yeah. No, not the plaque, yeah, but just the announcement.
The announcement.
Damn. What are you gold for?
So AJ Tracy's, what's the album called again?
No, speak louder.
AJ
That's
Tracy's
AJ
last
Tracy.
album.
What's the album called again? Just one of many.
I actually forgot the name of the album. It came out 2 years ago, but
Yeah.
Yeah.
And what song did you do on it?
it's called Cherry Blossom.
Yeah.
A B.
Gold. We have a gold. What do you call it? Gold.
Gold certified.
Goldly certified. Jesus. That's class,
That's
bro.
cold, though. That's cold.
No, when you got it, were you like? How's you? Because there's no way you were just like chilling like this.
No, cause I have to buy the plaque. That's the reason why. Like,
Oh.
Oh, really?
you have to.
The plaque isn't.
Artists get the plaque for free, but producers, engineers, all them, they have to pay.
That's
for the
bad out, no?
Is it much?
Bro, you know the YouTube
Yeah?
plaque?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you have to pay for that as well.
That's bad
Wait,
out.
YouTube like
It was my achievement. Why am I paying for my
That's why, like,
achievement?
That's
I don't-
crazy.
I don't really feel the buzz. I still have to pay for it.
How much I have to pay for it? That's expensive.
It's over.
Like in the hundreds.
Yeah, it's in the hundreds.
Mad.
That's stupid to me, boys. Yeah?
Why are you talking like that?
Bro, yeah? No, hear me, gold. What are they called?
Goldly certified.
What's the name of the people that send you out this thing? Is it the label? No, the label can't send you out.
It's like
It's Brits something.
there's a certified body like RSC
certified
or
body,
RC or something like that.
ICAA, I think.
Yeah.
ICAA, yeah.
Something like that. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, send him his thing for free, boys. Yeah. Well, Austin, where's the header? I'm telling you to send it now. we have
Hear the word of the where's your head out.
we have no pull in that industry at all.
When I go at these niggas.
But that's class. We'll get into the music in a little bit, man. How's everyone doing?
I'm cold, man.
Yeah.
I'm cold, and I think I have a cold coming or something of the sort. But
I can hear it in your nose.
I'm healed in Jesus'
Coming
name.
down off it, bro.
Same. What did you have on Sunday?
Last week?
Last week was
Last
great.
week in church, yeah, the place was silent. You're sitting beside me.
Yeah.
I was just like,
Yeah, you were coughing.
I was
Yeah,
trying to hold my coffin.
Bro.
I cough when I grace to come. I went to go and buy water. Nah, it was bad. This week was shit.
Nah, you know, trying not to cough when everywhere is
That's
silent.
crazy.
You'll be like this.
It's Friday.
Bro,
Everybody trying not to fart when it's killing you.
No, I've tried it. And sometimes it stinks. It's those silent
the
killers.
problem is, it's after you hold it for a long time.
Tends to
Now it intensifies.
Yeah. Look, have you ever go back into your stomach? What? No.
Yeah,
And you're like, it's gone.
Yeah, and
But
then
it comes back in tenfold.
Bro.
But my fight lately, they've not been smelling.
Well, because you're on a fruit thing.
Yeah, they've not been smelling at all. Like I can fight now.
What other people smell it?
No,
I actually won't smell it.
No.
It smells like oxygen. It's just poop.
That's how I imagine pretty girls' fart smells, like oxygen.
Nah, it's the pretty ones that's the worst. It's those ones that are the worst.
We're put together. That consists of McDonald's burger. Bro, listen, them fights are long. What are you talking about?
It's rare that girls have like ever farted in front of me. You know that? Yeah. It's like it's not even a thing. Like
Yeah, but I used to think that as well, that girls don't fight.
no, I know girls fart.
What?
I used to think they don't poo as well.
Yeah.
You can't imagine it. You know what I mean? Like, you can't
Yeah,
imagine it.
woman. No, but like I there was like literally there was one girl when I was in school and I made her laugh so much and she farted so loud. It was so and she's like think about how she laughed like this.
She heard that bomb.
Oh god, that's
Nah, it was so funny, man. But yeah, my whole flipping week was I felt like I was sick from Sunday to like Tuesday, even, and then after that I was just busy. Didn't have enough time to kind of like do much stuff. But it's getting busy in here. But that's all good. But I was like,
That affects personal life.
bro, affects personal life. Affects like what you're trying to like. Thank God. But I'm not ungrateful though.
Don't let the blessing be a distraction.
excuse.
That's a word.
That's a word.
As a word from on high.
From on high.
Yeah. Bro, what's happened this week?
Oh, there's something.
Yeah.
You know what? When you have thoughts, I'm like, that would be good on the pod.
Yeah.
Are you guys watching that fight tonight?
Yeah, the
Jake
Jake Paul.
Paul,
I'm gonna see if I can catch it. Yeah.
Tommy
Fury?
Fury. Tommy Fury.
Yeah, it's one of those. Yeah, it's one of those.
It's probably
ones,
rigged as well, man.
apparently, there's
Apparently,
something that
yeah.
came out that was rigged.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Script or something.
Yeah, script.
I
Yeah,
believe it.
yeah.
Even there was something out about the Logan Paul's fight with
KSI.
So
no,
Woodley.
Floyd.
Oh, Floyd. Oh.
He was telling Floyd like, "Yo, calm down. It's an exhibition." Like there's videos of them like showing them mid fight. Like, "Yo, guy, calm down."
It's an extradition. Like I don't know those. For me, the art and the beauty of boxing is just lost for me. Like
Because
it's,
of money.
yeah, like do you know what I mean? Like all those like.
But I hear it though,
YouTubers.
because they're making bags.
I know.
So,
but-
some of the fighters that like remember Tyron Woodley,
Yeah.
UFC OG, like I think he made a lot more money from boxing
From than
but,
he
like,
from
I
UFC.
don't know if he made a lot
And
more
his whole
money.
career, like.
No, I wouldn't say that now. But like he has a long career in UFC, but like one fight in boxing probably made him a lot money than one
Yeah,
fight.
because it's very lucrative right now.
Make better money.
Yeah.
Better piece.
I think for me it's just that whole what boxing used to be like.
It doesn't
pure-
it doesn't excite me anymore.
Yeah,
Exactly.
only Tyson Fury or
Did he not retire or something?
he's not bro.
Because no one can
he
beat
doesn't
him
have
though.
anyone. He doesn't
No
have
one
anyone
can beat him.
that's crazy enough to think. But like when like before it used to just be like pure boxing. Like even if it wasn't a big prize fight, it was entertaining to watch. Now it's just man, like I can. Like literally, I can say if I became a popular YouTuber, I could say, "All right, let me just flip in."
Bro,
Start
Swarms was boxing.
Swarms
man.
was boxing, bro. Lippy boxing.
It was boxing.
Do you know what I mean?
I think it must be really annoying to the people that like the boxing.
Love it.
purists.
Yeah, because
The people that like I've literally been fighting since I was 6 years old or 8 years old.
Yeah.
And I've wanted my whole life to get to that position, and this guy was a YouTuber jumping up hills.
It doesn't have clout.
yeah.
Clout is the currency right now.
That's why when you're able to do the mixture of like being a sick boxer like Tyson Fury or sick fighter Conor and be able to translate into the entertainment world where you can sell fights like to the highest level, bro. That's a skill set.
You're
bro.
good
It's
forever.
entertaining
Yeah.
though, because imagine like even like let's say Drake decides to fight, you definitely watch it.
Oh yeah, I watch it.
It's still entertaining.
A light skinned nigga fighting?
That's probably a $1 billion fight.
Oh,
or something like
yeah.
that. Imagine it's Drake and Jay-Z.
Nah, that's a bit.
I think Drake would kill him. Jay Z is too like
You reckon?
he's too into earth. I don't know.
Jay-Z
No,
was on the
it's
streets,
unpredictable.
but
It's unpredictable. I
Jay-Z
think
shot his brother, didn't he?
Huh?
Yeah, he shot his brother.
Yeah,
Yeah. Either stabbed or shot. One of the two.
It's your brother.
Jay-Z's about it.
Sounds like my vibe. nah. No, I'm into that. What? You don't mean that. Come on, bro.
I don't know.
I'm like you don't know me, bro. I'm joking. I've never stabbed anybody. I haven't ever in my life. Yeah, I think that Jay-Z is too old. That's why don't think he would win.
How old is he?
He's like 50. He's
But
50s,
Drake
mid-50s.
Drake looks like he's a flimsy guy though. He looks like
Nah, Drake.
I wouldn't say that.
Yeah, Drake probably throw it
Drake
down.
looks-
Like show hands.
Drake's he still does the peace
no,
and
no.
pout. What'd you say?
Like,
Shit.
comment.
Do it again.
Want to go? Like,
Share.
Okay, like, check, comment. Okay. 1, 2, go.
like,
Share.
Comment.
Subscribe.
Wait. Okay, I did change angle.
I did change angle.
1, 2, 3.
Wait. Like, share, comment, subscribe.
Subscribe. Okay. 1, 2, go.
like.
Share.
Comment.
Subscribe. I could probably throw it down, but I said show hands.
Drake is a flimsy guy, man.
Who was okay? I saw some flimsy guy the other day.
I'd actually paid to see Usher and Chris Brown fight.
Chris Brown kill Usher. Chris Brown kill Usher. I can't even argue with you guys on that one. Chris Brown will kill
Chris
Usher.
Brown, yeah, Chris Brown, yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Chris, Chris,
Okay, so
Chris
he's
Breezy.
rich as
Not
well.
Breezy.
He's
Chris
rich.
I used to beat people already before.
He has experience.
Yeah, he knows how to beat. No, he beat us out. Hey, stop. Michael Jackson. Imagine Michael Jackson fighting.
Oh no, Sam, I don't want to fight. No.
No, you go to his nigga voice.
MJ.
He has a nigga voice.
I remember what he said. I remember what he said.
He has a nigga voice.
Apparently, there's someone that came out that is MJ. He looks like him as well. I was watching. I was watching
Someone came out to the MJ.
Savage Dad talk about on HC Pod. His name is Howd or something like that.
Oh, man.
He looks like MJ as well. But listen,
That's
because
such a wild statement because the song that came out.
It looks like
What?
no, because deep why were all his kids white?
Bro.
Yeah,
Yeah.
why were they white? He's originally black. So why do you have white kids? What? No, but they were white. They were white.
Yeah, no, someone, I think someone needs to explain it to us and let us know in the comments because, sorry, I don't want them to think that we're,
Complete idiots.
making up some stuff. Is it possible for MJ? Is it possible for a black man who's born black to have white kids? That's a question for them. I'm just asking.
It's
people.
not the what? Where's that a question?
No, there might be some. There might be something that we don't know that makes it a possibility.
You could have albinism.
Yeah, I don't have the clue what that is, but yeah.
Albino.
Oh yes,
I
yes.
said they can appear white, but obviously their genes wouldn't be 100% white.
Paris Jackson is a white woman.
What are we talking about here,
Paris
boys?
Jackson's
A
white.
black man can have white kids. What are we talking about? Your genes, your melanin and stuff like that, your genotype, I don't know if that has anything to do with it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Like, we don't believe MJ can have a white man can have. Sorry, a black man can have white kids. But
Yeah,
we'll
Paris
put that-
Jackson's a white woman.
I told you.
yeah.
Okay, Dave. Can a Chinese man have a black kid?
Listen, I'm trying to say to you. No, hear me.
Different races and
I'm saying something to you.
ethnicities.
I don't think they can. But on the comment section, let us know if they can. Because someone might know. Someone said,
Yeah,
I
we
can't
really don't know enough.
I don't know.
And if you know, you're a liar. It's not possible.
This is mad.
Yeah, Paris is white.
It's the white.
Paris is white.
Like
white.
fully 100% white.
Like
Yeah,
white,
like-
white. Cocaine
Bro,
white.
Look.
Yeah, that's a white girl. She probably dance like a white girl.
That's
as well.
not mixed race at all.
That is a white woman. Damn.
Do-
She was probably adopted, no? Maybe? Or she's like his birth
I
child.
don't know. See,
Did
that's what
they
I'm saying.
adopt?
I think he had lot. It was the kids. I don't know.
Yeah. Because he probably.
Yeah.
Because
I'm not
what?
sure.
Like, think about it. If you hear a story about a man that has, what do you have?
Neverland.
Neverland. He has
Yeah.
a teen pack or phone pack? What's it
Yeah,
called?
yeah.
In his house. Like, why do you need that in your house?
Ah, no, but MJ missed out on his childhood. Like, do you know what I mean?
Nah, I don't have it.
miss out?
Go to Fantasia.
Because he was his dad. Joe. Come on, Joe was flipping. Joe
Joe's doing what?
Joe was not letting him out, bro.
Oh, Joe
Man had to
Jackson.
train- Yeah, Joe Jackson. Yeah.
Jackson.
So Michael Jackson had to train from a young age,
Nah,
and that's why he.
I don't have it. Like,
Was he an
imagine.
artist as well?
Huh?
Was Joe an artist? as
No,
well?
Joe was his dad. Just like just a guy that worked, and he created the Jackson 5 with the brothers. Bit of history. And
Like,
then-
Dave, if I hear that you've created a team pack, I'm not gonna look at you with
Yeah, for sure.
why.
On your house.
And then you invite kids over. What's that about?
No, Brazy. No, for sure.
And they sleep over in your house.
Crazy.
What's that about?
Can I say this? And this might go into a little bit more serious. Yeah, if MJ he did miss out on his childhood. Yeah, he did.
A lot of
Wait,
people
wait,
missed
wait,
out on
wait,
their
wait.
childhood.
I know.
A lot of people.
I know.
Jamie Lynn Spears missed out on her childhood. You don't see her building up team packs and stuff.
Yeah, but she was part of the people that fucking. What's it called?
Wait, be careful. What you talking? What you saying?
You don't know what they did to her sister?
What, Britney Spears?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I've been seeing a lot about Britney Spears
conservatorship.
lately.
She was part of the people that didn't want to sign her back. That's what
Send her back.
sign her life back to her.
Oh, really?
Yeah, she was part of the people that didn't want
What
to.
means is this
Jane-
Ken
Jane-
and
Conservatorship basically means that you're owned by someone else. Like
Right,
it's
label.
not.
Oh, so that's what Britney Spears signed?
Yeah,
up?
yeah.
Under,
She was owned by
she
her
was under
dad.
that, like her dad
Yeah.
monitored everything about her life, what she spent money on, what she did, all of
And
that.
it was a contract.
It was a contract, legally binding, and her sister didn't want her to sign her life back over.
Why?
Jamie Lynn Spears.
Right.
I don't know why.
Wait, is this her whole life or just music?
I think.
I think it was.
I
it was more than music. Bro.
Yeah.
Because I think it was recently
But
that she just got better.
Financially, she was under the control of her
Yeah,
parents.
of her parents. That's mad.
You see, contracts, like, just tear it up, no? It's just a piece of paper.
No, I think no, but go back before we get to this contract.
Just
It doesn't mean much.
Binding, what?
I think going back to the whole like MJ thing, right? Him having a traumatic childhood because he never, for example, a kid is supposed to play, right? That's part of being a child.
Yeah.
If a child doesn't get to play, he's looking for it can come up in his future.
But is that traumatic though?
Of course it is.
Yeah, it is, yeah.
Of course, bro. Of course,
Yeah,
how the
but
child is traumatic.
the word traumatic around very loosely.
I agree.
not
Traumatic gets
traumatic.
thrown around like
To
it's
not have a
bread.
childhood.
Maybe not traumatic, but it shapes you.
To not play.
But you can't comprehend that because you had a childhood.
Did I though?
He did, bro. You did.
You did.
It came with a few belts, but
Yeah,
you did.
to whatever capacity you did. But you can't comprehend what it's like to be that young and
Not
you're
play.
You're almost the breadwinner of your family.
That's crazy.
Would you swap your childhood for Michael Jackson?
No.
No.
I would.
I'm all right here, bro.
I would. I just wouldn't play with kids when I'm older.
But that's what I'm saying.
But how do you know you wouldn't?
Because I know myself. I'm morally right.
Yeah, but you see, but this you are saying that from the perspective that you've acquired now.
Yeah. You don't
You
know.
now go back to your childhood.
No, even from a child, I've been morally on the street now.
Your parents beat it into you, though.
What?
Your mom and dad beat it into you.
Yeah, and it got beat out at like what 12, and then it came back at 16.
So what I'm saying is this is a 5-year-old kid who does not have any playtime.
yeah, but I don't
No,
think
no.
I don't think it's traumatic. It's sad.
It plays a part.
It is.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's not traumatic. It's just sad.
It's traumatic.
You don't know it
It
come
has
out.
effect.
You cannot.
Like traumatic to me is if it was like touch or something. That's
Yeah,
traumatic.
But traumatic to you doesn't mean it's not traumatic to somebody else. Like,
Yeah, we can't keep saying that because people are going to just misuse words.
no, but
I hear what
trauma.
you're saying, but like this.
No,
like,
there's no way. We're arguing this. I'm going to argue this.
the patterns of life have effect on you.
No, I hear it. I hear it.
So how
I'm
can-
just saying it's not traumatic. It's just sad.
No, but you can't.
Yeah, it's just sad.
so, are you taking a mic?
What?
Are you taking a mic?
I'm serious.
No, I think you cannot dictate to somebody what trauma
What
is.
does trauma mean?
That's what I was literally going to
Okay,
Google for you because you can't.
Google
You
for
can't.
me.
You can't. You have. I know
No, I'm doing something else.
Do something else.
No, I'm trying to find the negative effect of not playing as a child.
No, I'm not saying there's no negative effects. Of course there is.
Isolation, depression, reduced self-control, poor resilience. Those are the effects.
Poor resilience.
Yes.
Well, he said reduce
See?
self-control. Reduce
Sad.
self-control.
Reduced
Reduce self-control.
self-control.
It's
So
an effect.
That's why he built the team pack.
Potentially.
What's your definition of trauma?
Me. Something that happened beyond your control
That was beyond his control.
So really,
He wanted to sing though.
It's fine, bro.
He wanted to play. Bro,
Yeah,
what
he's
do
a
you
kid.
mean?
He's a
You're
kid. He
young
wants to play as
and
well.
your parents are then you go and sing that song. You're going to sing
It's his
the
fault
song.
for being so talented.
Oh my God.
yeah, he's taking the piss. Taking the piss. Taking
I
the
like
piss.
to Michael Jackson though.
Yeah, R.I.P. the king of pop.
The king of pop.
But trauma means a deeply distressing or disturbing experience.
What was the first word you said?
Deeply distressing.
Deeply.
My guy goes, it's just distressing.
This
it's not
nigga is
deeply.
crazy. Don't nobody take a word from what this guy
Oh
said.
my God.
But like, do you know what I mean? I think him being older and having a theme park, cool. If he wanted to play there, cool. But him having kids there, that's where I actually was going. If he wanted to have a theme park for himself, like I miss my own childhood. Let me go down on my own slides. Yeah, let me.
He's a grown man.
Yeah, no. Hear me.
do that, bro.
If he wanted to do
If I
that,
see you going, hey, on slide, I'm gonna look at you
Bro,
on a weird
the
way.
water slide is still a slide. And
Yeah.
I've gone down, they do wee. And I'll do it again. What are you
No,
talking
not
about?
water slide now. It's slide. I just
It's
land
still the
on
same-
ground.
But it's still the same
it's
thing.
a slide, bro.
The effect
He
is
wants-
the same.
No, that's what I'm saying. If he wanted to play by himself, it's cool. But him having loads of kids over was my problem. Do you get what I'm saying? Because he did miss out on his childhood. But having other kids to come out and chill with you in your theme park is a bit crazy, bro.
Don't
But
play with kids.
just have like play those games with your children, not with strangers' kids.
Jay, did you have a good childhood?
Yeah, it's good enough, yeah.
Yeah. Like,
Good
no,
enough.
because, no, hear me. I think we're all dealing with some level of trauma.
I feel like us Nigerians like kind of had like the same kind of childhood.
Same,
not
it
the
was
same-
same me, yeah.
Not
Similar,
the same,
yeah,
but
yeah,
kind of like
similar.
the same experiences kind of thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, just the same like normal, basic.
What was like that? What was like the highlight of your childhood?
Oh, that's a good question.
That's a
What was that moment you're like,
That's a good question.
I love life?
That's a good question.
I know what it is. I know what it is.
What was it?
In summers, my mom would allow us to go to Shakana's house in Kells.
Yeah.
And you know, in the evening time, when it's like 7 p.m., but it's still bright outside.
Yeah.
There's bare kids on the field,
Yeah.
running down.
I know what mine is.
That, bro,
I know that's
those
similar,
memories are like it's like
similar to me.
I don't want this to end. I don't want this to end, but I'm happy if it ends because I'm going to go and eat and I'm going to do this again tomorrow.
Yeah. I know exactly what you're.
you know what I mean?
That's
similar to
it with me. When we're living in the caravan, don't laugh. Why are you laughing at that?
What did you say? Don't laugh.
He said, "Don't laugh."
No, when we're living in the car, you just knock for people. Like, you just play out. You just play football. You play chasing. You play what is hide and seek. Knick-knack. You knock on doors. You run away. Oh my god.
What?
Oh my
You
god.
stop that. Man would go to the lamppost and say, I think you had to count to 10, right? Or count to 10 or 20. Everyone has to run and hide, and so then you go. It's like literally hide and seek, but you go and try and find the person. And when you find somebody, if you see somebody, you have to race them back to the post and say, "Tip the can I see snow?" Like it was. Oh, what a good time, bro. What about you?
Probably video games. Not gonna lie.
Oh yeah, you was the type of guy that's.
I was a gamer.
Yeah?
Like, serious gamer. Like Call of Duty, FIFA.
Yeah.
There's one game called Uncharted 3.
I've heard about it.
This guy used to play it all the time. Like,
Yeah.
all the time. Even had YouTube channels for it and everything. Like.
Oh yeah, you made the YouTube channel.
There's a movie that came out, right? With,
I mine was. I remember it was like, I think it was 04. I just remember that. I felt like that was the best summer of my life, bro. Honestly, it was. I was playing Hit the Curve. What was it? The game that you played.
The ball that hit the
curve, yeah.
The thing.
Yeah.
That
was April. And I remember just coming out summer playing slushies. Ice cream van.
What ice cream van?
Ice cream van.
Boy, they didn't come to caravan like that.
Do you know how many? Your niggas didn't have money, right? We used to make money one way, yeah. We'd go to. My mate used to live in Blanche, so we'd go to the shopping center. Not shopping center, Lidl. Yeah. We used to live beside Lidl. So we'll follow people to the cars. Yeah. And take their trolleys back for them.
And you keep the 1 euro.
That's how we got.
That's smart, you know. That's smart.
Fam, was sick.
Even like when it was like really warm, flipping
war gun fights.
Yeah, water gun fight. Or getting the water balloons.
Do you know hot water gunfire as an adult is fun as well, fam?
Yeah, it is.
It is. Oh yeah.
Especially if you get a good gun that squirts properly. It's sick.
Bro, you know how to throw.
Yeah.
Bro.
There's some people that
snowball fights as well when it used to snow. Oh my god. The first time I had a snowball fight, my hands. I felt like dying. Yeah.
And the worst part is, have you ever put your hand under hot water when it's cold like
You don't do that. You don't do that.
If you haven't done it before, try it.
That's a what?
That's unhealthy, innit?
Yeah. I was told in school when we had the radiator in the PE hall. So like it was cold wintertime, so everyone was just sitting on the radiator. And then Mr. Bohan, he came to me and says, "David, you know, if you keep your ass on the heat, the particles of your ass,
I said particles.
they heat up and they just bullshit out of your ass." I believe that. To this day, I don't lean on it.
What the hell? I said the particles of your ass.
The particles of your ass blows up and it blows and bullshit your ass. I was gonna say this story.
Bro, I wanted to ask.
Go ahead.
What's one thing you change about your childhood? You change.
That's a good question.
Like, would it be like more time outside? Why are you laughing?
Why is he laughing?
No, just a few things came to my head there. A few things that'll change, for sure, man. Yeah. Won't announce it on the podcast, but I'll change a few things, man.
No.
I say probably more education, like not academically, more like of the world. Kind of. I know, obviously, I'm young, so like I'm kind of not clued up about anything. But like, let's say like more financial things, more political things. Obviously not in depth, but like have knowledge of it.
I didn't listen. I didn't want to know that then. I still don't want to know that. Yeah.
Right now. I think if for me it would have been, I can only speak with me now. Do you get what I'm trying to say?
What do you mean?
I can only speak from my current position. I can't speak. I can't speak from like
Past.
15 years ago.
Okay.
Because if for example, me now, I would say, okay, like let me be clued up on some more things. So it will put me in a better position now. That's the only way I can speak.
I see
but
what you mean.
if like there was some experiences I had when I was younger, I was like, I wish that never happened. But like Do you know what I
Calm,
mean?
It was calm.
It was calm. It's calm now.
Bro, I remember I took a punch from one girl in the face, and
Oh.
I realized, fighting is not really for me.
Oh, was she? What?
No, bro, it's not that.
That's so much.
No, do you know? Do you know what she did? She was actually a sly cunt.
Oh my god. Now that punch is the penny to today.
She goes, I'm gonna punch you in the arm. Because she was saying, you know the whole argument of, I'm stronger than you. She goes,
Yeah.
Oh, no, you're not. I was like, I am. She goes, I was like, punch me in the arm, let's see. And I did this, and I wasn't looking, so my face was perfect. It was perfect.
Wait, did she mean to fuck your jaw?
Oh, she did.
Oh no, she's
Bro,
like that's like
it
I always thought she just missed.
Bro, it
like-
landed too clean. Bro,
that's like
bro, you know them ones where I want to cry, but I can't cry.
Other guys will beat her. She's
Bro,
lucky.
That punch
lucky.
spun me. I said, yo, fine.
Wait, so
I
what
was
you do
like,
after that?
What?
What you do after that?
I wasn't going to do anything. I just walked away.
Be your brother or something like that.
No.
No, no, but I'll be a dad.
I was like maybe 10, 11. Just walked away.
those yeah. Some I never. I got into it with a girl years ago, but this was in church. I shared this story before.
Clarify when you say you got into it.
Yeah.
Oh, fight. But to clarify, yeah. I got into a fight, nothing else. When her brother was annoying me. I said this story before. We were playing table tennis, and like me and my brother were playing table tennis, bro. Like, he was younger than us. Like, yo, you're not at our age. I think we were like 11, you know. Yeah. So he wanted to play, but those kids that when they don't get to play, they become very, very annoying. So he's like lying on the table tennis
Like, if
table.
you're not playing, if I'm not playing,
Nobody's
no one's
playing.
Yeah,
So he's doing all that. And we're like pushing him away. And sister goes, don't touch him. I goes, yo, he's flipping, disturbing our thing. And she goes, I'm what? She was like, doing all the madness. Yeah. So she takes them back. And she goes, let him play now. I goes, no, he's not playing. He's not playing. Yeah. And then I was when someone starts doing that, I take the mick out of them. Let him play. Yeah, doing all that, yeah. And then she gets a bat, bro. This girl hits a bat off my head. Pissed. What? I lifted her up like I'm not proud of this now. We'll never do it now. Lift it up, boys. Slam that thing. Stop. I'm gonna talk about it.
I was saying to give her body slap.
I think that's
Man, remember
church, bro.
WWE?
Bro, before night vigil, bro, what are you talking about? Flipping locked around.
WWE was good. Did you ever do a move on someone and get in trouble?
No.
Really? So you guys never tried it at home?
No, I tried at home in the trampoline. Well, like, as in,
Trampoline.
yeah, like in London, I didn't have a trampoline in my own house, but like there was like, yeah, I tried it. It was.
I
good moves.
remember I gave one guy spare. You know, edge. His move spare.
Yeah.
I gave like say a couch like this, yeah, but the back was like wood.
Hard.
Was wood. So I gave bah. I just said I messed up. That was gushing out blood from the back of his head. I was just standing there. This man was shouting. I got bet.
Yeah. I remember there was like my friend's house I always went to. Yeah, her dad was very, very one of those ones that always used to like. If anything happened, he's taking our belts. He's just whipping people. Like, yeah, he's that
He has childhood trauma as well.
definitely. But we were playing wrestling, and it had a nice. I remember this table so clearly. Yeah, a black table, and 4 legs. But the 4 legs were like, normal coffee table in the living room, and we did one of those moves that you kind of land on the table.
Oh,
Yeah. So, but it was not the whole table didn't break. It was one of the legs that broke. So the leg broke, but think about when a leg of a table breaks, and you're like 10, 11. Like think about how fearful you are. I know that this uncle, all he does is beat. Wow, bro, we prayed, we cried, we did everything. We turned the table legs around on the table. So we just like it was weird how I'll have to show you, like, you know what I mean, to see. But we turned the table legs around so it looked like
It was fine.
it was fine.
But it wasn't.
He came home. We found out, and this was so shocking. To this day, this is why this memory is so vivid in my mind. Yeah, it was my mom that saved us. My mom came back. She came to the house to pick us up
Just in time, yeah.
just in time, and then we just used an opportunity to tell the dad, oh, by the way, the table broke. And so my mom was like, just have mercy on them. And he's like, okay. He said, he said, like, because he never did this ever. He said, he took a belt out. He goes, lie down. He said, all of you lie down. And just like hitting the chair instead of hitting us. And we were like,
It's because your mom was there.
yeah, I was like, uncle, you usually beat us. It's one of them ones, man.
Something like that happened to me as well. I wanted to play ladders and chair. You know the WWE
Yeah.
where they climb with ladders and the chair, but this was glass table. So I was the couch was here. So I was here.
You made bad decisions.
Yeah,
You
that was
made
bad
bad
decisions.
decisions.
This is when my mom was. I was still living in Mane.
Oh yeah, man.
This is when my mom was doing night shift. So I just on and off to the glass table. I did like probably 10, 20 times. It didn't break, so I was just doing
Increase your confidence.
Yeah, and then I was
This is
doing.
strong.
You know, Stone Cold Steve Austin. When they go there, I was doing that. I was doing, and then he just bam. I was like, shit, I'm in trouble.
Yeah, they
But,
beat you.
but my siblings lied for me.
Yeah.
And that's like they said that it's something just fell on that and it broke. But I'm sure my mom knew what like.
Yeah.
She was just tired from that night shift.
They want to beat
No,
you.
you got to be with that. God loves you.
Good
Do
love
you
you.
think our parents enjoyed being us?
No.
No.
I don't think they enjoyed beating us. I think they had to, and one,
But they thought they had to.
they said they thought they had to, and two, I think it came from anger. Some things came from anger.
They had regret like after they did it.
Yeah, my mom always called me up and said like, told me that why before she beat me, she told me why she was beating me, and after she beat me, she told me that she doesn't love doing it, but it's the only way she knows how to do like it's correct.
There's no way they didn't love it a bit small.
That's sadistic. What's how?
You must enjoy it. I love it.
Why do you think you would love beating your child?
The consistency of them doing it. It's too much.
No, but I'm saying you taking the belt and whacking your child. Why do you think you like? Oh, why would you love that?
He's saying that if you didn't like it after you did it once, you never do it again.
You get me?
Huh?
I hear it.
No,
But they probably thought that was the only way that they could discipline them
yeah.
at that time anyway. Because remember, they just came from Nigeria to
Straight here, bro,
the
straight
Western world.
Even then, they don't know what the culture of hearing.
Here
is.
is like that, yeah.
Well, they said in this house in Nigeria, outside you can have
bro.
your kidney.
Even then,
Yeah.
outside it might be island, but you're still Nigerian.
But did you clock as they got older, the being stopped?
Yeah, just
But
Like-
they got tired. They got tired. That's why I said they don't love it like that, bro. Because your mom will still beat you to this day if you like. Cause
If she could.
If she could. Like, if she had the energy.
Nah.
Can you remember the last beating you got?
I can remember 6th year or 5th year, 5th or 6th year when I broke the toilet pipes and I had to do community service. But I don't even know myself.
Yo, Dre, speaking to your mic. Yeah, close. Yeah.
I don't even know myself. Because at the time, I didn't know it happened. And then they called my dad and said, Ola broke a toilet pipe. And then he came to me because I didn't know I broke it.
Yeah.
So I was saying, no, I didn't. Why would I break a
Yeah.
toilet pipe? But I clearly did because when I was chasing this guy, I kicked the door down. The door fell on the pipe.
Class.
So that's how I broke it. So technically, I did not break it. The door broke it. It was just for my actions.
So really and truly, if you didn't have God, you'd be in prison.
Yeah.
No, I don't think I'll be in prison. I think I'll be like,
would've found you.
I'll be wanted for something.
Yeah.
But not prison.
Eventually. Prison eventually.
Nah.
I think the last time I got B was 2nd year, I think. So
Yeah.
I forged a grade.
I used to do that for fun.
Man, yeah. So I used to sign my journal all the time.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh yeah, I know. I can to this day I can still do my mom's.
I've done it a few times as well.
Yeah.
I was pretty unassuming in school, so I didn't really get much attention.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't say I got in trouble in school.
Yeah.
One time I actually got stopped at the Lewis for not having a ticket.
Yeah.
And then it just came to me because my dad's name is Michael. So I used Michael. I used Michael Esho. Yeah. So it just came, like, when you're under pressure, I used Michael Esho. And I didn't even think about it.
Great decision.
I did it. I just used that name, and then I just thought, but I gave a fake address though.
Yeah.
So I just thought, I think nothing about it. But somehow they found my address somehow, some way. So they got the letter to my address, and obviously my dad sees, Michael, it's for me.
For him. Oh, I ain't never been on a loose.
He opened it because my mom found the leaflet in my bag as well.
Oh, you don't bring the leaflet home. You don't bring the
Rookie
leaflet
mistake.
home.
So
What
then,
the yellow thing?
yeah, the yellow thing. So he found the open letter. I said, Me that was out of the country at this time. I was in Nigeria. And me, I followed the law of the land now. And then I called my mom and I said, mommy, ticket, school bag. And then I put 2 and 2 together.
Yes.
I go home that day. I was happy. I just finished playing table tennis, probably play FIFA from college. I go home. I said,
Is the fine a lot?
What?
Is the fine expensive?
No, it was 45 quid back then. Yeah. But you know African parents, when they see like
A fine.
they think they can't travel out of the country anymore. They think that get the point or something.
Yeah.
But it wasn't that deep, but the beating I got that day, because I didn't know. I just said, Michael. Oh, that's my name, Michael. It's a very common name. Well, nah, it was long
The
for
last
me.
beating I got, my mom stopped beating me because it hurt her.
No, I heard it.
She goes, what did Toby want to do me?
No, I think my mom, like, she stopped beating me from a long time ago. Remember I told you, she said, you want me to start keep beating you or talk to you?
Yeah.
So my mom's being a talker. But I remember the last time I got beaten, not even beaten, I got slapped in church, bro.
By someone else, yeah? Yeah, same. I can still remember her face.
Boys,
Ay.
piss.
Wait, by someone else?
Yeah, piss, boys.
That's a
I'm still,
violation.
like,
That's a violation.
I won't lie, I'm still holding a grudge. God forgive me, yeah? Still holding a grudge, man, because I finished, so I didn't like playing the drums in church. You know when you play drums forever in church? Yeah. It was night vigil, somebody else came to, some other church came. My church was the church that hosted a few other churches when it was night vigil. So I allowed one of the guy who loved drumming, he was a better drummer. So bro, come and drum. Do you know what I mean? For my church choir. Bear in mind, I never go to choir practice any of these things. So I don't play. I was just playing. I would have played whatever I know how to play. Yeah.
Suitable for the song.
So I said, Michael, come on, play now. So Michael, because I got to play. This guy starts playing it, and I don't think he did what she wanted him to do. Come on, you're good. I don't think she did what she wanted him to do. So she was pissed, right? So bear in mind that whole prison worship session
It was just us to
rubbish to her.
Was it good?
It wasn't great.
Okay.
I promise you not because of the instrumentalists. These are good instrumentalists.
Oh,
She's bad.
It's them.
But she's used to how bad I am. Do you understand?
So she doesn't even
She can't sing with someone good.
Yeah.
It's too good for her.
Exactly. I'm rubbish. I'm not rubbish. I'm just very basic at it. So she was used to my basicity. So
wow.
basicity. So I remember I've moved away from the drums. I'm playing the bongos in the conga now. There's a Google just light thing. I'm just standing there, and then she comes up to me after. She walks up to me. She goes, "Why didn't you play?" I goes, "Oh, because he wanted to play. He's better than me." So just not even a front hand.
I can.
Like
For drums.
boom, hit, and I was like,
Top spin as well.
I was snapping.
That's a violation.
Snapping, and she looked at me like it's one of those ones like, what are you gonna do?
She knows.
What are you gonna do? I said, auntie.
You just reminded me of a beating I got in church. One wicked man like this.
No.
Man is groaning.
He's growing it yet. We're talking about trauma, man. This was distressing.
No, bro. We're messing in church during night vigil as well. And he goes, I'm going to beat the both of you after church.
After church, he said, prepare yourself,
Bro. So that's number one.
Oh my
So
God.
number one, he entered a mental game. You get me? So I couldn't go anywhere. And then my mom wasn't the one to leave immediately after church. So after church, I'm trying to hide. He starts shouting, Tomiwa and the other person. He now brought us out. He now had a drumstick in his hand. Good. We now put our hands like this. He said, no, turn it around.
The knuckles. Ay.
He gave us like 3 each.
Ay.
That's a wicked man.
That's
Very
a wicked man.
A wicked man.
What'd you do?
What?
What'd you do?
Just so minor, just messing.
Yeah,
you know,
just messing about, man.
It's
What
never
kids
really
do?
anything that deep. Do you get me? It's always so minor. And
I remember the reason I got back because I was, when it's night vigil and the prayer is heavy.
Yeah,
And
you start mocking somebody.
people are speaking in tongues. I was behind this guy was bald, like you could see your destiny in his head. The guy was bald. I was behind him. He was doing, but me too, but I was looking back at my friends and they were laughing. So I was making them laugh. And then one auntie saw me.
Actually.
She didn't whack me. She grabbed my head. Oh yeah. She grabbed my head like this. I said, I'm playing, man. I'm playing. She told my dad after. I've gone a lot of beans in my life, you know.
You have.
bro, that's trauma.
It's not trauma. I've healed from it, though. It's only trauma if you beat your kids.
That's what I'm saying. You don't know when you like. That's what I'm saying. MJ.
Don't compare me to MJ.
No, hear me. MJ came. He only responded to his trauma when he was older. Well, we can see. Do you get what I'm saying?
That we know of.
That we
anyways.
know of. That I'm saying. Okay, I literally had somebody in during the week, and she had a kid, and she said as soon as she had a kid, like when the kid was like 1.5, 2, she said, "Oh my God, I'm going to therapy." She just started going to parental therapy because she says, "I don't know what trauma I have." She said her upbringing was okay, but she says, "I just don't want to pass on some behaviors that are maybe not intentional."
Yeah.
She just doesn't want to pass on any. She wants to be very aware of everything she's gone through, be self-aware, so she's able to parent this kid properly. Because when you have your kids, when you would, some people realize that they had a trauma that they haven't dealt with. Do you get what I'm trying to say? Yeah. And then you're like, for example, if until you have a kid and then you like your kid does something and you just whack them.
Or you just instinctively tell your child, don't do this. And the child asks you why, don't question me. It's like, why are you responding like that? But you won't know that.
I wouldn't do that too.
No, but I'm saying
you saying that's an example.
You can't say
I
that.
know it, but I can.
We can't. You haven't had a kid to say that.
You have a child.
I can say it,
But you
boys. I can
haven't
actually
had-
say it.
You haven't had.
And
any-
No, you could definitely say it, but you don't know.
But it's gonna happen. I'm not gonna mistreat my kid.
Of
like.
course you're
Of
not.
course
I'm
you're
not-
But
I'm
I
not-
feel like I think the thing is like it's easy to say you don't have something that experience hasn't told you that you have it or not.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I wholeheartedly believe.
You're going to believe.
You know what?
Yeah, but believe,
you know
have
what?
faith.
Have faith. It's good to believe. I'm like,
So what? You guys will go to therapy just because you won't pass something down to your kids?
No, what I'm saying to you, bro, and I would love for you to listen. Yeah, is she? It wasn't because she went because she was trying to take
it was
safe
a preventative measure.
measure. Yeah,
I hear it, but then I don't hear it as well.
and somebody else may not do this exact same thing and end up raising a child that's brilliant. Do you know what I mean? So I think for
That's probably her method, and yeah.
her
And it's fine for her.
Yeah, do you know what I mean? But it's,
Why are you laughing?
I know, I'm not trying to be dismissive. It was like it's fair for her.
that's her own problem. but I think when you have behaviors behavior doesn't just happen in one like moment. You know, it's a lot of it's a mixture of your background, your environment. There's so many things that influence a decision or a reaction from somebody. Do you know what I mean? Like my mom, right? For example, my mom went to work, started working, and she was working with a group of counselors.
Okay.
Right, and they're sitting down, and someone sat down with her. There was a group of them, like 6 of them, and someone said something to my mom, and my mom, I know my mom. My mom is the most. She would never like react and slap me. She would never do. Do you know what I mean? She would never react and say anything bad. She would always hold her tongue before she says something bad. So she's very controlled in that manner. She says that she was sitting there, someone said something, and they were talking deeper and deeper and deeper, and my mom just reacted. And she said, think about it, in front of your new colleagues.
She flips out.
She flips out. She said, how? She and she had to step out and everything. She's like, why the hell did I flip out? She said, David, and then she came back. One of the guys took her aside and personally talked to her, and she traced it back to my mom. My mom was one of the, Pastor I will. So her and my mom were, prominent in the church.
Yeah.
And they were accused of stealing hundreds of thousands from the church when the pastor was the one stealing it, and they knew the pastor stole it. So the pastor blatantly lied on them.
And they couldn't.
They couldn't as in think about how powerful the pastor is.
No, but I'm saying they couldn't write it out.
They couldn't they weren't able to write it out. They didn't know what to do.
People won't believe them. Right?
Exactly.
People believed that it was my mom and thing. So do you get what I'm trying to say? They were they were ashamed. They were almost ostracized. They were all of these things that they had to go through. Harbored this woman. Both of them became pastors. Pastor churches. Still see the same pastor often and normal with the pastor. All good. Everything's calm. You could go in there. And they're doing the thing. And then broski, it was just one day.
It just
It came out. She said she
happening?
realized that she's always had her back against the wall.
What happened in that meeting that made her do that?
She explained it to me. I can't remember what it was, but it was almost like she felt like they were accusing her again.
Okay.
But do you understand? Like this only came out 25 years later.
If you had asked her, I'm sure if you had asked her, she would say
I'm forgiving the man of God. So I think those response.
Nah, I'm a prick.
No, yes, it's pretty good.
I'm a prick.
I hear it.
I look at him, he just goes,
Nah.
But you
No,
know,
you're not trying to say. Like everyone has some sort of trauma.
Yeah.
Clearly, obviously, no one is perfect. No one is traumaless. No one is traumaless. Everyone, even if you go to therapy, you're still gonna have that trauma.
Yeah.
It's about how you deal with it.
I think therapy just makes you aware of a lot.
Yeah.
Of things, you know what I mean? Because I think her knowing that now, she's able to navigate around that a little bit better.
Yeah.
I'm saying like having a kid. I've never had a kid. I can imagine that with my kid, I'll be fantastic. When they do something wrong, I'll do this. But it's until my kid, because it's only certain people that can draw some things out of you.
and your kid will draw everything.
Everything.
Every single thing.
Everything.
Every
I'm
single-
pretty certain of it. Bro, I've come to the past like 2 years. I've come to the realization I'm not a patient person at all.
Yeah.
I asked me before. I was like, yeah, I'm very patient. But like sometimes waiting 30 seconds is like, why
It's
you
long,
taking
forever
so why
for
you
you.
taking so long?
Yeah.
Then I look at the time. It's like it's literally been 30 seconds.
Yeah.
But now imagine what my child would do to me.
Yeah.
How did you come to that conclusion? Did you go to therapy, or did you just find out yourself?
No, you
No,
can find some.
No, no, I've told me before. I just asked the question.
There was literally a moment where I was just like, yo, my guy, chill out. Like,
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, you're not as patient as you thought you were, right?
Yeah.
Like, I was just talking to myself, like, yeah,
Self-evaluation, I guess.
exactly.
Yeah.
But yeah, your children, they'll test you.
They will test you.
You were saying something about your man said, would you rather be beat or talk to you?
Talk to you. Yeah.
Which one do you think taught you the best lessons, or like made you?
Definitely talk. I'm a relational. For me, I'm very relational. You know, so like my mom talking to me enabled me to see from her perspective, bro. Genuinely, initially when she was talking to me, I was taking a mic. I was still
But
like,
it'll stick. Some of it will
but
stick.
eventually, bro, like it just made me have a better relationship with her. Two, I was like, when you have a better relationship with your mom, you just don't do the things that would annoy her anymore. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I was just able to kind of navigate and be a better son by her talking to me. Whereas I think maybe my brother still needed a bit of whacking, to be honest.
And I think everyone's different.
Yeah,
That's
speak
like-
of my brother, there's a funny thing I said to Snow yesterday. I do believe I've said it on the podcast before, but this is bad anyways, boys. Yeah. So have you ever made like either stew or jollof rice using Rudo Scotch bonnet? You put it in the blender. So I open it up. And it's tatashe, you know, the big one.
yeah.
Yeah, so I open it up and I cut it up and put it in.
you
So I
put
put
it
it in a blender. I put it in the blender. Everything was calm. And then I think I finished, I poured it into the pot, and then I'm just chilling now. I've washed my hands in it, but I'm in the living room just like watching TV, hands in the balls, boys, yeah? Not in the boxers, on the balls, touching, caressing the balls. Not anything weird, boys. Just, the way the boys just have the hand on the balls. Yeah, just scratching the
Play with
balls.
their hair sometimes.
You braid it?
Wait, don't you?
Hey, listen,
Boys, come on.
I play with my balls anyways, yeah? Not like in a weird way, boys, yeah?
I hear it. Continue.
Calm, normal soft, boys, yeah? Normal soft.
I hope it was soft.
There's no way you said it. I hope it was soft, bro. Bro,
That's a big pause moment.
Snow, there's no way you said I hope it was soft.
Men need to be comfortable with saying stuff like that, man.
Yeah, for real, bro. Boys, just hand there, yeah. And then just, I think maybe 5 minutes later or something like that, I was like, I feel this sensation. I'm thinking, what? Have I caught something? Bro,
You just cut through there.
bro.
Do you know how spicy Rodo is?
I'm like, watch this, yeah. I'm burning, boys, yeah. I'm moving around. I'm thinking, what the hell's up with my yoke, man? What was it? Like, I'm celibate. I said, God, I said, God, what's going on? Boys, I'm burning. My ball sack is burning, boys. Yeah, I'm not even joking, boys.
Do you know apparently you can taste from your balls?
What?
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
Let me finish.
We'll get to that one. Finish your story first. Wow.
That's why his balls are spicy.
Finish your story first. We'll get to that one.
It was burning, yeah, and I didn't know. But Tommy, just think about it. This never happened to me. Yeah, so I don't know what's happening. I genuinely, and I'm not connecting it back to the Rodo. I'm not connecting it back
At
to
the
the
time,
pepper.
yeah.
Do you know what I mean? I'm just like, what the hell's happening? It's burning. So like I went out. I have a balcony. I went out, pulled down my jogs at the balcony just to get some fresh air. Thinking fresh air would work. I don't know what to do. My brother's like, "What the hell's wrong with you?" I goes, "Can you blow it?" I said, "Blow my balls." Boys.
Oh my god! Can you blow it?
Did they blow it?
No, he didn't blow. He didn't blow. But just think how mad I was burning. I was like, didn't know what was happening. I just like, I needed some air. I just something. But yeah, that was just one of the stories that
how'd you
I
get it?
remember. No, I think I went to the toilet. I started using cold water just to cool it down.
Your first reaction to go to get water.
Bro, as in just think, I didn't know what it was. Like,
Your mind didn't
it's
go
weird,
to
yeah,
the
my
back
mind
end.
didn't go to like pepper and cool it down. I just thought like, Jesus.
Are you sure you washed your hands after you finished?
I did. No, I did. I washed my hands, but it was one of those ones like, after
Residue.
yeah, just
The residue.
flip sake, boys, yeah.
But what were you talking about? You can taste from your balls.
Your balls have taste receptors.
Man,
So I
taste
can
the
I
inside
can
the
put
balls.
sweets
I don't know
on
if
my
you can,
balls
but I just know that balls
And
have
I-
taste receptors.
and taste it.
what the hell?
No, that's what it means,
I don't know
no?
how it works. But I'm just saying,
I
like,
blame myself for bringing this story up.
I said, no,
I
your
blame
fault.
myself.
It's
Not
my
your
fault.
oh,
Balls
can
have
you enjoy it?
taste receptors.
Jay, talk to me. So how long have you been producing, bro?
Probably like 4 or 5 years now.
Yeah.
Yeah,
How'd you get
started
into
off with piano in church.
Yeah.
And then prod solo.
Yeah.
So I think his cousin was in my church, and like he would just come like every 3 weeks, 4 weeks, and he just tell me like, "Yo, Jay, download this thing called FL Studio." And he just kept bothering me. I was like, "What's this thing?" And he told me to download. So then eventually I just said, "Let me just download this to shut this guy up." And
Yeah.
then what's it called? Plantain Poppy. He helped me download it, and then I just started playing with it.
You got a crack, yeah?
Yeah. I started, I bought it now, but what's it called? I just started playing with it. Just finding interest in it. And then my first ever official beat I made, I sent it to Babaraji, and then he hopped on it. Babaraji and was it Cello as well, and they both hopped on it. I think track's called Jezzy, and then so that was my first beat. So I was like, okay, first beat, someone hopped on it, so I can do this for more people. And then eventually from there, I just started sending it to Irish artists. And what's his name? Fortune. I forgot his last name, but you know what artist called Fortune?
Fortune Igebo or something like that. Yeah.
He was the first Irish person to buy my beat. So then from there, I was like, okay, I can make money from this as well.
Yeah.
So
That's
then,
a sick feeling. Bro.
yeah.
That's a sick
So then I started sending to more people. More people were sending me money or whatever. And then I went to YouTube and I started posting beats on YouTube, made a website, and then from there, just went up.
Who was the first person when you worked with and you were like, geez, I'm doing so?
It's probably I don't even know, probably Officer,
Yeah.
That time he was hot.
Yeah.
So then so the song was with Fizzler from the UK.
Yeah.
So that was like probably the biggest song at the time. But from after that, like from the UK, it was probably see, I've worked with a lot of people, but the songs are not out.
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah.
really want to say the names, but
Yeah.
the ones that are out, I'd say probably
There's
when I got
AJ,
that
yeah. There's AJ Tracy, yeah.
yeah. But probably when I got that Skengdo AM, I had a song with them.
Yeah.
So that was like the first UK artist I got with.
Yeah.
And yeah, that one like made me feel the way.
Yeah.
I've always wanted to ask producers here, how annoying is it to like work with an artist, work on a song, and
Like in the
just sitting
studio.
on it for 2
And
years?
don't release it.
That's like 90% of everything we do. Like
It's
90% you just record and then it just goes on the bin. So it's like they're kind of used to it. You kind of like if you don't have the passion for music,
Yeah.
you'll get tired of it. We're just doing it to make music. We like doing it, so it doesn't really affect us. But there's just too many songs that are not out that I'm just hoping that come out.
Like with proper artists and stuff.
Yeah.
That's sick.
I remember when he like
Annoying as well.
when I'm thinking of the first time I heard of it. I've known you,
Yeah,
but I remember like I didn't connect that JBJ is you, for a long time. For a long time, I think. I remember. Yeah, you could. Yeah, babe, you can go in there. Yeah. I remember we came in to the studio, me and Jaffa, and then he's playing some of your YouTube beats. As in, that's the only place I know how to get beats.
Yeah.
So to know that you was putting beats on YouTube and we were able to kind of like grab some of your beats on YouTube, and it was, the start of it was cool. I was like, okay, who's this? And then it's JBJ Productions. Okay, cool. The thing is going in, and then the beat comes in. Your drops are really, really good, right?
Yeah.
And we're just like jamming to it, and then Jaffa goes, he's Irish. I was like, no, he's
What?
not. No, he's not.
That's
Irish.
everyone's first reaction. I kind
I
of.
said, no, he's not Irish. He goes, yeah, JBJ. Who's that? But for the longest time, we couldn't find who your face was. Like, I didn't know it was you. Because I know you, but I didn't know I didn't know JBJ. I didn't know JBJ was Josh. Like, do you know what I mean? So I was like, what? What? Who's this? Who's this? And I proper gassed the fact that this is the Irish person. I said, reach out to him. Who is he?
Was that intentional?
No, not even. Like, everyone starts from UK. I
I
don't
think
know.
it's not normal though.
It's because the beats I was making Afro swing.
Yeah.
That's like from UK, so everyone thought it was from UK.
Yeah.
It was too good to do for my life.
Too good for my life. Too good.
It's not that I feel like it's only recently that producers are becoming like famous on their own.
Yeah.
Before, it's like, producers are hidden, like that's just the nature of
The game.
kind of the game.
Yeah.
It's only if you're into music that you would know
Exactly.
producers.
Yeah.
That's true.
I think Timberland is one of the first ones that
But
really.
he's an artist.
It was a producer.
I know, but I'm saying like
Is Quincy a producer? Quincy Jones?
Quincy Jones.
Yeah.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, so he was
Same
one of the
with
first
Pharrell.
popular, famous.
but like even then,
The Neptunes.
imagine the amount of producers around him in the same
Yeah.
area that no one knows.
Yeah. True.
So there's a few that kind of stand out, but like
Now
some
you
like,
can actually do something as a producer. You're actually known.
Yeah.
There's an what's his name? There's a UK guy that does
J5?
Yeah, exactly. He just releases music
J5.
that he produces, but he puts it under his own name. as
Have,
his own
have you worked with some of those big guys before?
Like
Producers, yeah.
No, not even.
No?
No,
Like,
not the UK.
tell me this, right? Tell me this. Have you signed a room, with an artist and be like, ass?
You have. Don't lie. You have.
He couldn't have
Everyone has.
Bro, 2 weeks ago, I walked downstairs, yeah. I was hearing something playing downstairs. And I was like, yo. And I walked into...
So funny.
I walked into to see Simba, and he just goes... I was like, yo, who's this? He goes, yeah, I know, man. He goes, yeah, I know, man.
No, majority. I can't lie. That's majority. Like majority is.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah? That's the
not-
majority.
It's not something I listen to, basically.
Okay.
But yeah,
One has to be made.
There's some of them that you kind of critique, like they will take it well. Some of them is like you might not see them again after you critique them.
Yeah.
But like, yeah, more time I'm just like, yeah, it's cold, tired. Whatever.
Like,
Straight line.
You don't care. You're still getting your money at the end of the day.
do you know what it is like? Because I'm thinking like, this is my production, as in not the whole song. This part of it, the composition of the music is that's my part. And do you feel like this person has come and put poo on top of your, like, do you know what I mean? Like it's like I made this beautiful art and then you just came and rubbished it.
No,
Do you know what I mean?
I don't know, like
Because vice versa, you can make something that's like good to you, and then someone comes and just absolutely like takes it to that next level. That's the whole thing. And sometimes like when a song is really really bad, we don't care about the beat. We don't say at least the beat is good. But when the song's really good, we say, bro,
Even that beat.
the beat is cold. Everything about the thing makes it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I just hope it doesn't. When there's a bad song, I just hope it doesn't get as much attention as I want.
Oh my God.
That's really it.
So like, because I was gonna follow up with like, so obviously do you take intentional care with who you attach your name to?
No, because I put myself on YouTube, so anyone can touch it.
Yeah.
That's true.
Anybody can have
Wait,
it.
so anyone can use the beats on YouTube?
Anybody.
As long as they pay for it, sure.
So the other beats are tagged. So if you want to be untagged, you have to buy it on the website.
Wait, so we have a few songs. We have used your YouTube beats a good few times. Trust me.
Yeah.
There's one that we did and it's proper like we're flexing, like we have money.
Yeah.
Me and Jaffa, we're flexing, like shower me down, like trust me. And then no, it goes at the end it goes, why did you pay for this beat though? Boys, please. Every time, and I always forget to stop the song before.
Class.
I always forget to stop the song before he says that. Why did you pay for this beat though? I said, damn, this guy.
Nah, that's how you get them. Though. That's how you know like
Yeah.
if they stole the beat or not.
Yeah.
But there's other ways to see as well. 'Cause some people might just cut it out.
Yeah.
So there's other ways to check.
Yeah, I was
like,
just gonna
if
say,
the-
like, when you you would just mute that part
Yeah,
and then
100%.
loop it again.
What-
so you can use. So I use MP3
Yeah.
for the YouTube.
Yeah.
So if I see that, it's kind of hard. I have to get an engineer as well, but
Yeah.
I can see if they use the exact same file on YouTube or if they use the one from the website. You get what I mean?
Okay.
It's like
Okay.
two different files. You know what I mean?
So the one on the website is the one that you're allowing them to
Probably
use.
the- it's probably the
that's
WAV
what-
file.
Ah.
yeah, exactly. Yeah.
the
So
WAV file.
so with your website, right? Because like this is I don't want to make it seem like, you know, this is just a small guy that's on the podcast with us today. Like, you're doing a massive thing. There's not many producers who flipping have a gold disc, a gold plaque, bro.
They has to buy them.
That has to come. But don't worry, let's not talk about
You
the
did
name.
some with the Premier League as well, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Big something.
That's
there.
what I'm saying. You're not a small deal. Is what I'm trying to say to people. Like, this guy, although we have to pay for the disc, I'll talk to RCA
Yeah,
about
yeah,
it.
we'll
We'll
have
have a
to
chat.
talk to
We'll have a
RCA.
chat about them. Don't make him pay for it. But that disc, you know, working with some of the biggest names in the UK.
What's it? You know that show Far From Home on
Yeah.
Netflix?
Yeah, it was on that as well.
Bro, talk your
Yeah.
thing, bro. Keep talking. Let them know
How did
what
that
you
happen
do.
though?
So basically, when you get it's called a sync placement.
Yeah.
So what
What does that mean?
So just like TV, radio.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Sync one is good money.
Sync.
I've gotten sync money before. Ah, sorry.
I do podcast.
It's
not that good.
you know that comment I still do the podcast. Guess me every time.
Go for it. Go for it.
yeah. So basically, the actual company, so Netflix or a music library can hit you up.
Crazy.
So, you know, if Netflix hit you up, it's like very rare for Netflix to hit you up because they already
Yeah.
have their own producers or whatever.
Yeah.
So what it is, music libraries, they hit you up
Yeah.
and they pitch your music to Netflix.
Ah.
So yeah, music library hit me up for my, they saw my website, and then yeah,
Cold.
That's sick.
So that's what I'm saying. Like, yeah, you have a website as well, and so you're thinking about music in a way that not a lot of people are thinking about. You know, even producing and composing music. You know, a lot of people just think, okay, let me get my FL Studios or my, you know, make my beats and then like ask people to buy it from me. You're saying like, yo, I have a system out here. You invest in a website. I think that's a step ahead of a lot of other producers.
Yeah,
like, do you,
definitely.
you know, how do you think about like what you do? Like, is because someone, how old are you?
20.
You're 20, right? Someone who's 20 and has this level of like, you know,
There's a lot of forward
yeah,
thinking.
yeah, exactly. You're operating at this level, bro. Like, how do you think about producing? Is this something that you want to do forever? Or is this are you looking at making, you know, branching out into bigger things?
Yeah, so obviously I started when I was 15.
Okay.
So I was never looking at it from a business point of view.
Yeah.
I was just looking at it like, okay, I see someone else doing it, so
Yeah.
let me do it also.
Yeah.
Because music was just a passion. I was just making beats in my room.
Yeah.
So then, like even making a website and everything, I wasn't really thinking about the money. Like
Yeah.
I was just in secondary school, making money, but like I was still like a normal child. I wasn't really buying anything with my money or anything.
Yeah.
So like I wasn't like money wasn't really on my mind. So when I got older, you know, I started to look at more of a business. You know, just networking more, trying to make content. That's what I need to do more, like make content, make my face more of a appearance.
Yeah.
But yeah, in the future, I'd say like how far I want to take music. Probably, definitely, like you know, make websites to sell to other people. You know, be more of like a Metro Boomin, like Steel Bangles. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like more of a personality rather than just a.
Wait, sorry.
music.
Can you make websites? Can you make
No,
websites?
so you know Shopify.
Oh, okay.
Something like that for
Yeah,
beats.
yeah,
It's
yeah,
called BeatStars.
Okay.
So it's basically like Shopify,
Yeah.
and you just make your own website through it.
Okay.
Yeah. But yeah, I'd just say probably sign a deal, like a publishing deal.
That one is money.
Yeah, more
Yeah.
sync deals as well.
Yeah.
And yeah, just being more of a personality rather than just a
Just a
guy.
producer,
Yeah.
yeah.
Producer. Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah.
Bro, that's crazy, man. Flipping because there's money. I know when you crack the music thing. Me and my brother always talk about music, and we always talk about like we're so done with music in terms of like.
It's such a struggle.
Struggle. Yeah.
But once you crack it,
Once you
Once
crack
get in
it,
there, yeah.
like,
flip.
the way you're clear is different.
Yeah, it's just different,
It's
man.
different,
Do you know what I mean? So, but like, I understand when people, you know, like go at the music thing for a minute and then they're struggling, and they can't really crack that thing and they just get frustrated. It's like feeling like they're putting all the old money in and they're not getting much return from it. I remember like doing my own headline show.
It's expensive.
Bro, did everything and the money that came back in returns, was almost like just me breaking even.
Yeah.
And I was thinking I had to pay everybody else.
Yeah,
So it was like
so you're not even breaking even.
Yeah,
You're
exactly.
still at a loss.
Exactly. So it was just like one of those ones that like, oh man, the music business side of things is something like if you crack it, you're good, but if you don't crack it, you're struggling, man. You know what I mean?
The thing about artists that they don't understand is that you don't even have to necessarily be that big to even make a living off music.
Yeah.
Even if you're just
smart
getting,
about it.
yeah, exactly. Even it's just about networking and connections.
Yeah.
If you're just getting shows, if you're getting sync deals, whatever,
Yeah.
you can make a lot of money from that.
Oh, bro, if you're
Yeah.
getting adverts on flipping,
Exactly.
yeah, man.
I was watching a video of a guy on TikTok. He's a producer, faceless. Well, he's not faceless, but he has a TikTok
Yeah.
and stuff. Just goes, I don't try to work with artists anymore. Just goes, I make beats specifically for movies.
Yeah.
Specifically for adverts. And he goes, but fellow was talking about like last year I made 6 figures, and from a few jobs, like
Yeah,
But
man, probably did like 4 jobs each
Bro,
quarter.
Bro, literally,
Crazy, man.
because these jobs, this one thing made me like 15 grand. This made me 25. That made me 40. And just like that, and just goes, just do a few of those. You get your money that way, and you're calm.
Think about it. When 2023, boys, yeah, the money you can make from different things is crazy. I listened to some guy on Tim Ross's pod, right, and he's a voice actor.
Oh,
He's a
Gabe
Gabe, yeah, Kunda, yeah. He's a voice actor, boys. He does Marvel presents, like he does all that.
yeah.
Like think about this man is making a living over saying like 20 seconds worth of lines, like, but because he has the voice to do it. So
Yeah, yeah, something.
yeah.
but that's the thing. But like you'd never think such a unique. That's a very unique skill set.
to have.
Do you get me? Like I've never really thought that. I'd be like, oh,
To be very audible as well.
yeah. Like
Yeah.
I've never sat down and be like, oh, what about voice acting? That's even a thing? There's a
Yeah.
guy. There's another guy on TikTok. He's a blind guy. Make bread. Voice acting.
Voice actor, that's
Even
crazy.
as simple as being an A&R of getting one producer, one artist in a room making the song, you can make money from that. Just from getting 2 people in a room to make a song, you can make money from that.
And that's just people skills.
Yeah.
And bro, and a lot of people have that ability.
Yeah.
So say if I get you and settle downstairs now and you make a hit, I get money from it.
Like, I don't know how they go around their business, but that's like A&Rs. What they do is they connect the people together,
Oh,
and then they get a percentage. I don't know how they do it, but that's their job.
speaking about that music thing, yeah, because I again, it just goes back to like maybe the deals or whatever it is. I heard somebody say recent, yeah, big producer. He said not producer, sorry, writer. He wrote a song.
That's where the money is as well.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's there, right? It's there. But he did make money from this song. I think he wrote a song for. Oh, I need to remember the artist. It might have been even be Usher, you know. But I think the song did like 70 million streams, and he knew how much the song made a lot of money. He said, but his cut was 2005. He made 2.5K. I think it was based on the deal he had with. But it says, so, but I think after this guy's taken, the producer take this, and then the label takes this, and distribute all these type of things there, and it says what he was left with was 2.5. And the song did crazy numbers.
Yeah, I think what he did was so there's front end and there's back end money. So the back end would be royalties, publishing, all that.
Yeah.
He probably just took the front end and didn't take any back end.
Yeah.
So
That's what remember 50 Cent was talking about it with a producer.
Yeah.
He was saying that like he told the producer like, let me give you half of the money up front, and I'll give you a point. I don't know what the point is, but he goes, I'll give you a point. And the guy goes, nah. He goes, if you had just taken the point, you would have made like 3 times what I gave him.
It's
But
crazy.
you just couldn't wait.
That's why a lot of people know that show Dragon's Den.
Yeah.
Sometimes when they go on the show, some of them they want money up front.
Yeah.
But they say if you give me a percentage of the business,
Yeah,
it's like just income coming in every time.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But I think with a lot of music, there's a lot of knowledge that people don't have.
Yeah.
Do you get me?
And you actually need it.
And
You need
that's
that knowledge.
especially if you say you want to do music, especially like you want to be a producer, you want to be a writer. Like, how do you not know that you can make money off the front end and the back end?
No, but that's what I'm saying. Like,
That's your bread and butter. Like,
but that's why I think, I think I saw it years ago, but it was like creatives. It's why creatives need managers because
Managers,
they don't know how to argue or negotiate for themselves.
Yeah,
Do you know what I mean? It's like I have the talent. Here's my talent. I would love to make some money from it, and then someone thinks 2005 is good to make from something they just wrote. Like they wrote this thing in 5 minutes. Do you know what I mean? And I think 2005 is enough, and then somebody else says, "Bro, you can make."
That's 20 grand.
Yeah,
That's 20
yeah.
grand right
No,
there.
how much you can make? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so you need someone who doesn't have the talent, but has that like negotiation skills.
And the thing
Yeah.
about the music game is it's designed to mess up artists.
Yeah, yeah.
So they need someone there.
Yeah,
to
you
help them.
need to be very. That's why like managers are very ruthless,
Bro.
And that's even why a lot of managers over the span of time have shagged artists.
Yeah.
Do you get me? Because most of them,
They don't know any better.
Do you man think you can be like managers?
No, I think it's a very hard game.
It's
Very, very
managers,
hard.
bro.
It's like taking care of
A
kid
baby,
that-
yeah.
that actually-
especially if you're working with an artist that doesn't have drive or
yeah.
Just has talent.
yeah.
You know, I was talking to somebody about management recently, and I said there was one manager I saw in Ireland. I've never seen any other manager like that, personally.
Someone we know.
Yes,
Okay.
for hair squad. I remember this years ago, Meeting House Square in town, Temple Bar, yeah?
Yeah. Paddy's Day.
Paddy's Day.
I played that gig.
You played that gig, I remember that, right? So, but I just got in backstage with the boys, and the boys are just doing a thing, and this guy is literally, he literally gets McDonald's for everybody in the room.
Yeah.
He gets McDonald's for everybody in the room. I'm thinking, oh, you can go in there. It's just in that room. Sorry, guys. So we have a meeting in here, so people are coming in. That's why I keep interrupting it. But yeah, broski, I remember that day thinking like, whoa, this dude is doing a lot for everybody. I'm thinking like this guy is
He's a one of a kind.
One of a kind.
I've never seen anyone like him again.
and then so I asked one of the boys. I said, bro, like what does he do? Like he's a manager. He goes, he works 2 jobs. The second job he works just to fund what we do here. And I said, okay. He goes, he does like he will go back and forth when somebody wants to like for example some company want to talk to these guys. He exhausts every possibility, every option. He does his job so thoroughly that they get the best result from anything. And I'm thinking, that's a manager that is. And here's the difference, right? This is a manager who believes in their vision. A lot of managers have their own vision, you know.
They just want to make a few bob here and there.
And they want to be called a
Then
manager.
they'll leave you.
And some managers just want to be associated with the artist, bro. Real talk. So when you see someone who like believes in the same vision, the same way that this artist
And
believes in
then
it, even more,
knows what they're doing.
crazy.
And that's the thing.
And knows what they're doing.
He
Yeah.
He didn't know what he was doing. He
Yeah.
learns with them.
Yeah, yeah.
So it's just like it's. I believe in you, and I will become what you need.
Yeah, what you need, bro.
And he did.
And he
You
did.
did, bro. You did. Like I said,
That's good, man.
yeah, they
went
went
crazy.
different level. Do you know what I mean? So I was like, yeah, man.
Yeah, I don't think I believe in anyone that much. I'll be honest with you.
You have to sell me this dream to a level, bro. Do you know what I mean?
To believe in artists, for me to do that.
Say it again?
that's mad. I said I don't think I believe in anyone that much.
Like going back
be
to
that
being a
kind of
manager, like
Really?
Yeah.
a manager, like being a manager.
haven't met anyone, I guess, that I'd be like, you know, I fully go to bat for you.
Oh, really?
I guess you know. But if you see the potential in someone, you don't think.
No, I think if I saw, I have seen potential. Trust me.
Yeah, and I've seen
Honey's
a lot of
come,
potential.
Honey, have you heard Honey stuff?
Yeah.
Oh,
Crazy.
Honey that we had on the pod. Yeah, no, as in, yeah,
Yeah.
long. No, really and truly, I think it's crazy. Yeah, that's free promo. You can pay me later. But like, I think it's crazy. I believe in Sully. I believe in Cello. But would I be able to
Because
give
it's
them
invested part of my life.
Yeah. It's a risk at the end of the day.
That's why I don't think
in music?
I'll do it to myself though. Do you get me?
Maybe do you know what? I probably invest more in the content creator than music. Because I know that at least that content creation, we can, if you have even 10,000 followers and you have good engagement, we can have brand deals coming in. Music,
Even now as well, like I feel like artists should be more open to the idea of being kind of multifaceted. Do you get me? Like you can really chase your music dream, but I think it's not bad to kind of utilize these brands. For
Yeah.
yourself. Do you
Yeah.
get me? And build following on socials as well.
Yeah.
Because that will help your music journey
The
be
thing is
better.
that's even probably more important than the music. I feel like music is only like 10%, but the way you present yourself also. So let's see someone like Central C.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If he didn't present himself the way he did,
Yeah.
he wouldn't be as big.
Yeah.
So that's a big part as well.
That's the climate of music that we're in right now. It's not so much about the music too tough.
exactly,
Like everyone's looking at the personality of the person, the style of this person.
Labels are reaching out to you after you've acquired 10,000 followers
Easily.
and 100K on TikTok. Like that's when they're coming to you and be like, "Oh, we want to work with you as an artist," not because of the quality of music.
But
that you
before,
produce.
back in the day, it's just talent.
It was just
We'll take you on. We'll make you a star.
Yeah, it's usually like,
Flip.
I can't believe you wrote this song. I want you because of this song.
Yeah,
Crazy. You know.
it's crazy, bro. Now you have to have the package
I
before they
wonder
take you on.
what the next stage is after this whole social media stage phases out.
I think that's why a lot of people are not using labels as much anymore.
You don't need labels.
You don't need a label, but the work is a lot harder.
Bro, this I've heard of distribution. Distribution is not easy. All that.
Yeah, you might need distribution for.
Yeah, you don't need a
Yeah,
label
yeah.
because a label will do all the other stuff, but like you can get distribution deals. and
Yeah.
that will help you push your music. Do you get what I'm trying to say? But like,
But your team would have to be big.
yeah, because what the label take from
And you need
you,
money as well.
Yeah, because nowadays what the label take from you doesn't make sense.
Just leave the
It
phone
doesn't
there.
make sense at all. Do you get me? It just doesn't make sense.
Yeah, it's
Just
crazy.
leave
It's crazy.
For what you have to be like, I have to come basically ready. And then I'll now do everything again, and then you still take from me now. Get away.
Get away with
Get
that. Get away with that.
Get away.
Maybe
Get
that.
away with that, will you? Really?
It's more about
Next bit.
imagery. 'Cause you see it. I was having this debate with my sisters. You know Lola Brooke.
No,
Solo book, I've
That,
heard of her.
I just wanna that TikTok song.
I just want to rap.
No.
Oh, yeah.
How do you call it? Again?
I'm just gonna search.
I've heard of her name though.
Honey man, I don't even know Honey man.
What?
Give me a question. Yeah.
Extendo?
Yeah. So we're having a debate if her or Ice Spice will have more longevity in music. Yeah. So
None of them.
they're saying none of them, but they're saying
But Ice Spice probably would. I think.
yeah.
Ice
They're saying,
Spice
I was
probably
saying Ice Spice would.
would. more
They were saying-
than whoever that is.
They were saying Lola Brooke because she has more talent, but I was saying
not
Ice Spice
talent.
because
None of them don't have talent
Yeah.
though.
She said something and like I'm pregnant. Was yeah. I would lie.
not
It's
about
cool.
talent.
It's cool.
that's cool. Like I like.
It's not
It's
about
high
talent.
song. Yeah, it's not about talent.
It's just utilizing socials.
Exactly. See, with Ice Spice, she's gonna be here for a long time because
Yeah.
there's no one like her. Like no one that looks like her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why she like.
How long? When you say long time, like what's that? What's the duration?
She got a cool five,
I'm
6.
saying
Yeah,
5, 6.
and that's a long time in
5,
this.
In
6.
social media era, to be around
5, 6 boys.
I think.
How long was that guy around? The guy with the rainbow hair. What's his name again?
6'9".
Yeah. How long was he around?
He got locked up. But he was out for like 2 years.
But he's out now, isn't he?
Yeah, but he's out, but he's not really out now, is he?
now. He's just not dropping music.
Yeah, true.
I think the thing is, I think longevity music has changed. The meaning of longevity
Bro.
music has changed. Like the Drakes, the Kendricks.
Yeah.
I don't think. I think we'll struggle to find as many of them going forward.
Yeah.
I think.
Do you know what? Do you know what? I had this conversation. I think talent always comes back.
It will always come back.
It does.
It always comes back.
But it's
Always
a
just
trend.
It
It's a
always
trend.
like we always get lost in like, for example, TikTok is just like a new thing, like relatively. Do you know what I mean? And everyone's like, listen, you could put a song on TikTok and literally
It'll pop off.
and you'll be like, I just wanna rap. What's that, bro? What's that, bro? Don't get me pissed again, boys. Yeah?
Oh, you don't like the song?
It's cool. I'm like, it's cool song. But you know what I mean? It's not a good song. It's not a good song. It's not like you don't have to be talented to do that. You get what I'm saying? Whereas I think talent will always like, because there's an inner void for like good quality art. Do you know what I mean? Like we as humans, I think there's this thing that's in us that we crave something quality, but we can deal with the junk food for a while. But that quality is like, that's when we all get mesmerized when we see, not all, but so we get mesmerized when like the talents of Beyonce show us why she's that great.
Because we can all tell that she's that's a different level.
That's different.
To all of this. We'll still take this.
Yeah, but that's
But
still,
that's different.
and you'll be like this.
So
You know what I mean?
at the end of the day, talent is what matters. Like,
Yeah.
That's what keeps you there.
Yeah, like that's why we have some of these artists that still are around till this day, because broski, as much as we listen to, like, for example, I could go to who made I Just Wanna Rap? Who made that?
No, easy, bro.
Is it- Right.
But he's been around for a while.
He has, but I'm saying okay.
Is that the guy that put the diamond in his head?
Yeah.
He's
But
off.
I
man.
think the person that's actually gotten the
dude.
balance well is Drake.
Yeah.
Drake has gotten the balance between like knowing trends, following trends, but also being like,
He's still the
also-
guy.
Yeah.
I'm talented.
Okay,
Like, I know. I'm
think about someone who's, for example, Kendrick, who's like just pure talent.
Yeah,
would I say?
yeah.
But if you
He's still like when he drops, everyone's like, I'm listening. We're all listening to the album collectively.
think about when you go to if you go to his concert, right?
Yeah.
I say he just gives you his like what. Say Kendrick says, "I'm gonna try for this concert." Say Kendrick says, "I'm gonna try."
It'd be mind blowing.
When you finish that concert, you're gonna be like, although when you finish maybe Lil Uzi Vert, you'll be like, oh, I just wanna ride that. That was lit. It was lit. When you finish Kendrick, I say, I was blown away by the talent. And that's one thing that leaves a lasting impression on your mind. And so even someone's like whole being is like, whoa, like this is art. You know what I mean? I think it always will come back.
Definitely, 100%.
Yeah.
You know.
Anyway, where's your head up?
Where's your head at, bro? I'm hoping. Do you know what? Today's message in church really hit me, boys, because of time.
bro?
Bro, it hit me. Bro, it hit me. No, today. So she was talking about like the blessing becoming like a something that you don't
An excuse.
an excuse.
Or
Your
distraction.
blessing, he said.
Your blessing becoming an
Like
excuse.
praying to God for a blessing.
So, for example, pray for a child, and then that child becomes an excuse for why you don't go to church anymore. Yeah. So I'm going to church. Don't get it twisted. But like, I feel like I'm kind of moving into like very busy in here.
Yeah.
Say the studios, by the way, ladies and
Is there
gentlemen.
potential?
So what?
Is there potential?
Yeah.
Or you can foresee it almost.
Yes. Of being like, I don't have enough time. Not even for God. Like I set out my mornings for God, but like I like to talk to God throughout the day. I like to read and study throughout the day. So I'm not having much time. Although I'm consuming a lot of content by air, but I want to be more intentional about like the actual quality time. Relationships as well. Like I'm not there. I'm not all the way like giving a lot of time to it. I'm trying to. That's why I said.
To your relationships?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's why I want to kind of like I was saying earlier. I want to be more organized in terms of like, yo, I want to be able to say Thursday. I can block that out completely. I can go out with one of my friends. I can go out with my girlfriend. I can I can do some things I need to do.
That's actually really true.
So
relationships, I haven't. Because maintaining a relationship is very tough, man.
bro, it's not easy.
It's very tough and it's very intentional.
Especially when you're not like seeing them all the time, or like in church, or like
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's hard to keep up all the time.
Very, very,
yeah,
very
man.
hard.
Especially if you're
It becomes a
because
chore, like to actually reach out.
this could end up being we're not getting to that conversation, but like it could be a whole different conversation in terms of like sometimes, and this is not like okay. For example, we are guys who don't only just do a 9 to 5 job, right?
Yeah.
Then it's like okay, you do 9 to 5. You have a podcast, you have business, you have this. You're doing a lot of things. You might be handling 4 or 5 not small projects, like real life stuff. Do you know what I mean? And it's nice to hear that your man is busy. For example, if you're a girl, say, oh yeah, my man does stuff. He's busy, but until he has no second for you, you're like, I don't really love it. And then you probably want a guy who just like comes home every day, but you just think he might be just lame. Like he just, he doesn't do anything else.
That balance is very fine. It's a very fine
Fine
balance.
balance, was.
And
Oh, yeah.
do you ever think you've like, obviously because you have the podcast and everything now, but the more successful you guys get, you're just gonna get more busy. So it's just like,
bro.
it's always gonna.
That's why I'm trying to balance my time now.
No.
So I don't have. So I'm not like the type of person that says I don't have time for my kids. What does that mean? Do you know what I mean? I want to be able to be.
That's long.
That's long, bro. So I want to be able to manage my time as much as no matter how busy I am. My family, my relationships are more important than business, bro. So I'm trying to balance those things out now, so I don't have that excuse later on. Like, bro, I said years ago. I said to the missus, I said, yo, when we're married, I'll take you out every Thursday for date nights.
When was the last time you did it?
Don't make promises you can't keep.
No. As in, I said when we're married, we would have a date night every week because that's what I want to do with marriage. Because you don't even do it now,
And like,
Bro.
bro,
bro. It hurt me, and I was defensive immediately, but I heard
Well,
it.
you heard it.
Because if you don't have that's what I always say. It's about your patterns now, not your potential.
to your parents.
You gotta have your patterns now patterned, and then then she can believe you that he will do it with marriage. She said you don't even do it. I said,
Bro, there's some parents I'm not following now as well. You just, bro, I don't want to talk about it. Bro.
oh, this not talking about. Where's your head at?
I had a very good week last week, faith-wise.
Yeah, sick,
It's been a really good kind of place.
sick.
You've been a good boy.
Yeah, no, not even that. I think Yeah, I've just been very intentional about like I haven't been on socials at all the whole week,
Yeah.
and it's actually crazy how much like mental space it's freed up in my mind.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, this is the first time I felt the effect of it so strongly,
Sick.
and just allow. See, preachers in Nigeria are different. Let's just put it
Yeah,
that way.
yeah,
Yeah,
very
yeah.
different.
No part is full on that.
Yeah.
There's
Sick.
some things you see on social, you just don't engage in it.
Yeah.
And
But
I've been doing that a lot lately.
Yeah,
Like
but
if
the
I
problem
just, I don't want to hear
But
this.
sometimes even seeing it, it just sticks
Takes
there
energy.
somehow. It just
Yeah.
sticks in your mind. Because the issue is bro. What tends to happen to me is same here. I want to engage, but then I will go to bed, and that's how I not remember.
Yeah. Yeah.
Did you get me?
It's
We don't realize
bugging
when
you.
we're scrolling, right? It's actually a lot of energy we're using by just
Yeah.
scrolling on
Yeah,
social.
yeah.
A lot of energy.
Yeah.
A lot of things were consuming at the same time.
It's
like,
how
it's
they've
crazy.
conditioned. I'm sure in like 50 years, our fingers are going to change.
Bro,
For sure.
bro.
I'll be like this.
What about you? Where's your head at?
Bro, just been chilling. Just been working the last few weeks.
Yeah.
New songs coming out.
Yeah.
Everything. But I want to ask you guys you see how like obviously pray in the morning,
Yeah.
pray in the night. We're also told to like talk to God like during the day.
Yeah.
And like include God in your whole day.
Yeah.
What like, because like talking this podcast now, I wouldn't be thinking of like how I'm gonna talk to God necessarily until like the nighttime. Do you know
Yeah.
what I mean?
Yeah.
So like, how would you in the daytime? How would you communicate with God?
Do,
and all that?
do you know what I've come to realize? I think the church that we've grown up in, I'll use myself, has made prayer such a formal thing
Yeah.
that it almost feels like it has to be done this way in this setting at this moment. Do you get what I'm trying
Wow.
to say?
Wow.
Do you get me? So like, but I think prayer doesn't have to be that formal. I think
Yeah.
just you walk into God, thank you for this, or I'm struggling with this, or
Even in your mind as well.
even in your mind, the kind of thoughts that you think, all of that is still prayer. Just I think maybe prayer is almost like keeping the active thought of God present in your mind at all times.
Yeah.
Do you
Yeah,
get me?
makes sense, yeah.
As opposed to, and trust me, when you do that, you don't think about certain thoughts.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Do you get me?
Yeah.
Your mind isn't occupied with thinking about certain things. I feel that's what's helped me change my mindset from kind of where you are, should I say, to where like I guess you want to be.
Yeah, that
Like
makes
it's
sense.
not. It doesn't have to be this super formal.
Formal
like,
thing. Yeah. It's like you having a girlfriend that you can only talk to when you're in a bathroom.
Yeah,
Like
I get you,
it's
yeah.
weird. Like
Doesn't work.
Yeah, imagine you always have to go to the toilet. Like, yeah. So how are you? Like, but what about when the time you're outside or maybe you're not at home and you need to like talk to your girlfriend? Like, you're not going to be expected to go back to your toilet to do it. So I think it's exactly what it is. Like, it's taking him along with you, like taking God along with you throughout your day, like in your thoughts, in even sometimes, bro. Sometimes it's just for me now. I realized it's edification of your spirit, man. So sometimes I'm just like I set an alarm for a certain time every day, and I just speak in tongues for like 10 minutes and get on with my day, like do whatever I need to do. But it just reminded me to like my spirit man needs to be fed, like just reminding yourself to eat. So.
Yeah. So it becomes like more of just part of your day.
Yeah. It's a habit. Bro, these things are habits as well, bro.
That's why Christianity is so heavy on relationship with God.
Yeah.
Because if you have a relationship with God,
Yeah.
you're gonna want to talk to Him every single time.
Exactly.
You might even have to set time apart not to talk to Him.
Yeah.
Bro, I've realized something like I'm gonna call them skills. The skills you actually need to have a successful relationship with God will help you in every aspect of your life.
Of your life, yeah.
It will bleed. Like you need to be disciplined.
Yeah.
That will bleed into everything else.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
need to be organized. You need to plan yourself. All those things will help you in every other aspect of your life.
You're right.
Like even when people say I can't read my Bible for more than 10 minutes, bro, just get into the Bible. You're gonna be there for hours.
Yeah,
honestly,
yeah.
Because you just say, oh, so that happened, and then you now go to another scripture and it now confirms that that's actually true.
Yeah. I always say people like start off with like
Start off with that 10 minutes.
Yeah. You start for the 10 minutes and do that and like try and enjoy that to the best of your ability. So if I'm telling them what to do, I'll tell them, okay, probably go read a story. Like go to First and Second Samuel, First and Second Kings. Just read the story of David. It's like a movie. Just enjoy that. Yeah, if you want to really like say, I don't know what to do. Let me just get to the Bible.
Don't start off in the Hebrews or
Don't.
something.
Yeah, you will have a clue.
Lamentations.
Yeah.
Or Revelations, even.
But then I always say the most important thing is you show up. Just show up, bro.
Yeah.
Like even if it's a sentence you read, I know that's very small, but just show up. The most important thing, and I learned that in Atomic Habits, bro. This guy lost weight over a period of time because all he did at the start wasn't work out. He just showed up to the gym. He literally just went to the gym every day, 5 minutes, and left and said, I'm not doing more than 5 minutes. And then over time, he did more than 5 minutes because he was just accustomed to showing up.
Along that line, one of my boys was talking to me. He goes, if you want to go to the gym every day, your goal shouldn't be the gym.
Yeah.
Your goal should be either putting on your gym shoes in the
Yeah,
morning.
yeah.
What did you say?
Putting on your gym gear in the morning.
Okay, yeah.
Do you get what I'm trying to say? Because most time you're like, if you have the gym gear, you're like, yeah, I might as well go now since I'm dressed. Do you get what I'm trying to say? Where's your head up, pal?
I love Congolese people.
They were going at you the other day, huh?
I love you guys, man. We're all African, man. We're all one.
They said, why are you in the head rent free?
I swear.
Or why
bro.
they in your head
What
rent
do you say
free?
about them?
I just said that why do they eat needle and rice with sugar? That's what I
Sugar.
said. Yeah, it's a bit weird, but that's what I said. Yeah.
I don't think it's weird. God knows. I don't know why you thought that was weird.
It's just
Okay, you don't think that's weird? Why they eat caterpillars then?
Why do we eat snails?
Bro,
The French do it.
no, bro.
Okay.
Go to Nigeria, they eat not cockroaches, they eat insects.
But where my head is really at, it's today Wednesday.
Well, it's
It's
gonna
coming
be
Wednesday.
yeah.
Hopefully Peter will be one. Hopefully.
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 How was your birthday, bro?
It's all right, man.
Yeah.
Like birthdays don't really they mean something to me, but it's just another day. Like,
Yeah.
for me. It means more to me. How old am I? How's this guy? My mate age really. 27, bro.
Aye. Hey.
That's it. Damn. 27,
Yo,
though.
bro, listen, appreciate you for coming on.
Thank you so much,
Love,
bro.
Bro, we didn't remind you, but we are hoping that you remember.
Yes.
You guys commented a lot last week, bro. Keep it up.